And away we go. First possession belongs to the Tigers.
PJ Hall can step away. He can play pick and pop and draw him away from the basket.
If you haven't seen State, if you haven't seen DJ Burns, now as that goes down for Terquavion Smith
to force the turnover. And you can't make DJ Burns play one-on-one against Hall. And this is where it's really dangerous. That pick and pop stuff.
Hall at 6'10", 40% from three on the season. Tyson, first team All-ACC, 41% from three on the season. And speaking of threes, Casey Morsell.
This team gets the ball down court so quickly.
Long shot, long rebound for Joyner.
And actually, long rebounds give a little bit of an advantage to NC State.
He's a lefty, didn't get the call. Big fella, but great footwork, good hands, and he has been a major force for State this year. Galloway, unimpeded all the way to the rim. Brad Brownells had to go to his bench. Redshirt freshman Josh Beadle is into the game as the reverse goes for Joyner.
He sees the defender's back, throws it right off of him, comes in. Now, I think you should get an assist and a bucket there. That should be an assist, or at least Chase Hunter should get it. And if you can't answer that question, then you go to the paper. But I'm not troubled by a couple of losses. All these teams are going to have losses. Well, what my thing is, who can you beat? And Clemson's proven they can beat good teams.
Yeah.
Every committee member is going to vote their own conscience and the way they look at it. All the votes are different. I don't think the committee's necessarily of one mind. But when I look at Clemson, I see a tournament team.
I agree with you. Tyson knocks down the three from the bench tonight against this NC State team, which in spite of some injuries this year has showed impressive depth. Burns. You know, if you don't like DJ Burns, you don't like fun. He is fun to watch.
Clemson making catches difficult for NC State.
And they still score. Smith in traffic. He's got 5, State by 9, their largest lead of the night.
There's a high-low. Good help by Smith.
Schieffelin from the elbow, and he'll knock it down. They love his passing ability.
Yeah, he's a capable shooter when he's open.
Hall.
How pretty is that? Just spinning off the defense. All the two separate plays here. Ross gets on the high side, and he just spins off.
Joyner thought about it, puts it up, misses it, and back comes Clemson.
Good late pressure by PJ Hall.
Hall for 3. Got it! And a guy coming off an off-season knee injury was on a minutes restriction early in the year. Brad Brownell telling us it took him a couple of months really to feel like himself. How about Schieffelin? Smith keeps the dribble alive. Follow won't go. And it's Clemson ball with a chance to push.
Numbers.
Dylan Hunter, yes!
This is a game of runs. Basketball is a game of runs. We went on ours, they went on theirs. Everybody just settled back in.
Well, they continue to be on theirs. A steal and finish for Dylan Hunter. And Kevin Keats told us this morning this is a tough matchup for them. Jack Clark with a steal and lays it in. That's a big bucket for State. Snaps the 13-0 run. Tyson into Hall, jump hook, no. Schieffelin in the right place at the right time. Kick out to Hunter for 3.
But what a play by Ian Schieffelin. He's got the basketball IQ to look out for an open three-point shooter.
He's all over the place, hairs flying, jerseys coming untucked. Burns inside, nothing much you can do there.
If he goes middle, at least he's going away from that left hand when he's on the left block.
Schieffelin over a couple of defenders for the basket. Now on the right side of the floor, Burns.
Now he wants to get to the middle.
Always wants to get to his left hand, but they do get the bucket for Burns.
Well, the fact that we've seen a bunch of guys go down on some of these back downs, and PJ Hall taking advantage there of DJ Burns out by the three-point line.
Boy, Smith had Tyson on him, elected to pass off instead of going at him. Joyner rejected by Hall. That surprises me. Smith can get by just about anybody and had a big guy on him, but passed the ball away.
Everybody in the appropriate gap.
Smith with his 3rd field goal of the night.
A roll replace action.
Clark for 3.
Hunter's got good speed. Good passer. How about that pass?
Schieffelin for three. The assist to Chase Hunter. Final minute of the first half. Clemson to by a half dozen.
Same play again. That roll replace action.
Deep one for Clark. And it goes. In the ACC, they've got some good wins, but a couple of losses that jump out on you. Joe Lunardi right now has them out of the field in the first 4 out as Hunter knocks down another one.
Well, you can see Chase Hunter with those 2 buckets after halftime. The second one coming in transition after a sloppy turnover by NC State. And what do you do to stop that?
He's going to get going the way he wants to get going. You play against anybody like him?
Not quite like him, no.
Hunter again.
Like DJ Barnes was probably Jim Smith of Ohio State playing pro ball in Italy. When he took him a while to get down the court. He was older, but when he did, boy, he locked you down.
Jack Clark hit a couple of big threes in the first half for the Wolfpack.
I'm so impressed with Clemson's defense. Good cut.
And how about a nice pretty bounce pass from Burns, and State within 3.
Try to stay loose a little bit.
Tyson. Yes.
When he shoots it from the catch spot, it's down.
Hunter being aggressive. Had it swatted away. But there for the follow is R.J. Godfrey. Bravion Smith now 3 for 11. Good look here. And it goes for Dylan Hunter. Great ball movement by the Tigers, and Kevin Keats wants another timeout.
Coach Keats trying to infuse some positivity in his guys, saying, hey, we're fine, but we've got to get stops and we've got to rebound. Them not rebounding has been a big issue. We talked about going into some zone here. We'll see if they do it.
Get around, knock that ball away. Just a lazy pass for NC State.
Now a turnover and a run out for Smith. Whoa! Tough pass stolen away by Clark. And again, it's Smith on a run out for a bucket.
Well, your half-court defense, if you're Clemson, has been so good. That clears the area for a double team, and he can go one-on-one in the post.
Hall, turnaround, yes.
That's where he's dangerous. In the middle of that zone, he can turn and make that short shot. And it's not that Clemson doesn't want to play fast. But when they get you, they take away your transition. You're going to play 5-on-5 in the half court, and their gap protection is excellent. And Clemson, now they're in a horn set, back to man-to-man. Clemson's such a well-coached defensive team.
Boy, they're getting anything they want right now. 19-point lead Clemson. Jay, they have had 3 different runs of 10 or more. 3 double-digit runs, 13-0 and a couple of 10-0s. Look at this work.
Now that goes from the shooting pocket to up in a hurry, doesn't it?
Yep. Morcell, nice little bump, creates the space, and it goes in.
I'm so impressed with the play of Chase Hunter. He's moved over to that point guard spot just seamlessly.
How about that block from behind by Hunter Tyson?
And coached him to the NCAA tournament, and then Brad Brownell went to Wright State. And he was a pressing coach back then.
Wow. How about Ian Schieffelin? And it's Clemson ball. All 5 starters are on the floor right now for the Tigers as Galloway lays it in. Virginia, by the way, beat Clemson in Charlottesville by 7 a couple of weeks ago. Rion pass with a baseline jumper.
Not DePaul, DePaul. You know who else went there?
No.
Brad Stevens.
Oh.
A lot of good coaches went to DePaul. Brad also played high school basketball with Calbert Chaney.
Wow.
I wonder who got more shots.
So he wasn't the leading scorer, is what you're telling me. Godfrey, nice pass. Wiggins for 3. DeWan, a big collision, got the worst of it with Middlebrooks as we are into the final 30 seconds.
Nassif brothers from Dayton, Ohio, and Daniel Nassif was a manager before being a player.
They will let the clock run out. What a performance by Clemson tonight. Down 9 early, they win going away by 26.